Cambora's varieties are mainly 842 and Dado, so those are the two majority producing, what is about 4 tonne to the hectare, that orchard. They're not the highest kernel recovery varieties. I think you'll find that your insect damage is more prone on your thinner shell varieties, but we're still getting around about 38–39% out of those two varieties. But those are the two varieties on Cambora. I think it's a combination of soil health. I think we've done a lot to our soil over the years. We've grown the grass up underneath the skirts, so we're not baking the soil. I think we harvest more regularly. Our harvest pickup has got better, so we're not leaving and contaminating from one round to the next. And I think overall our nutrition is a lot better. We're using softer chemical fertilizers, as well as a lot of organic matter. And I think canopy management, so we've got light coming into our orchard the whole time, so that they're not staying wet the whole time. And I think with that we've also got better spray coverage, as opposed to overgrown dense orchards or dense trees. And I think also more important, or equally as important, is the drying and sorting. So we focus a lot on getting the right drying system in place, and obviously scrutinise the nut over the sorting table to get those low rejects. So with the hygiene, I guess I'm referring to the orchard floor as well as the canopy, to try and get every bit of nut from the previous season out of the canopy. That can be used through ethereal or shaking of the tree, but also picking it up at the end of the season. So not allowing rat damage or a build-up of insect damage from one season to the next. So I think orchard hygiene comes down to your profile of the floor as well, so that you're not leaving nut contaminating next year's crop. I think with the reject level we would probably be over sorting to reduce it any less. So the reject for 2017 of Cambowarra would have been about 0.8 reject. And I think, yes, it'd be nice to get zeros, but I think it's fairly difficult to do. And I think you would probably lose yield or oversort in trying to get it down lower. In terms of the yield, I think that trying to get to 5 tonne, you might do that every odd year, but consistently provide the investor with 5 tonne to the hectare would be difficult. So I think 4 tonne, a bit over 4 tonne, 5 tonne in the odd year is probably about where that orchard's at. We're still not happy with our harvest efficiencies in the orchard, so I think we've got room for improvement. I think the industry overall has. I think growing the right grass species in the orchard, which maintains soil health and also basically helps for better pickup. So I think making sure your harvesters have preventative maintenance pre-season, so that you're not going into the harvest with poor finger wheels, with hydraulics not maintained. I think those sort of simple little things all help in picking up the nut in a timely manner. So harvest efficiencies to me are two things: getting every nut off the ground, but also getting it off the ground in a timely manner. So not leaving anything in the long grass where, which we do in Bundaberg. We have a lot of rain in March, April, and the heat is still around, so we often fight the grass to get the nut out of. But I think a dual head harvester for us works well. We're getting 2 hits at picking the nut up in one pass.